Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cypher from CypherPK.com, and I am currently on the ESO Homestead PTS, and just gonna give you guys my initial impression of housing. I will say that I've only spent the past hour or so looking at things, so there's a lot of things that I'm not 100% sure on, but from what I can see so far, I'm very excited for housing. I like the social aspects, I like the possibilities, and I'm excited to see what the community puts together because, like I said in the PTS patch notes review, you can work with people on a house. Like, you can have people being editors and in charge of moving things around and allocating things. So if you have trusted people that you can work with, you can create a pretty cool looking house, pretty cool looking area. And from what I can see so far, there is a lot to be done with housing, and I'm excited to get into it. So let's start off by just showing you some of the basics. There's a lot of houses to choose from, and I've visited quite a few, but right now I am going to visit one I haven't yet checked out. So I'm going to go into the Crown store really quickly. Now, these can be purchased with gold, or you can purchase them through the Crown store. There's staple homes, classic homes, notable homes. Staple homes are the smaller ones. These are the medium-sized ones, and these seem to be the larger ones. Daggerfall Overlook, I believe this is the one that people were telling me to check out. It's a castle, so we are going to go here. We have not yet purchased it or done anything, so we're just going to go preview and get in this castle. Now, all the homes start off completely empty. There is a pre-rendered furnish option that you can purchase, but that's only if you're really lazy and you don't really want to customize your own home. I think the best way to go about it is to start from the ground up and try to customize your own place the way you see fit. But if you don't want to do that, you could always purchase the pre-furnished option and then change things from there. So this is the Daggerfall Castle. Really, really big courtyard area right here. Really good options. You can duel in homes. You can duel. So that's going to be something I'm really going to be getting into, starting to host dueling tournaments. So far, from what I've seen, the Craglorn Cave seemed to be the best looking one for dueling. And I liked the vibe I got from that place. But even this area and a few other areas seem to have some really big open courtyards and places for dueling. But the Craglorn one really stood out to me. You won't be seeing that today on stream because I went into the Craglorn one and I threw a bunch of stuff around, and it's very messy. But I'm sure I'll once this patch gets in, we're gonna purchase the Craglorn Cave, and as a community together, we will try to make it look great. So this is the Daggerfall Castle. You can go inside, but before we go inside, I just want to show you how things work. F5, I'm going to purchase it unfurnished. I don't know how many crowns it's going to cost, because certainly it's just priced at 1 crown. I'm not sure what the crown cost is. I do know that if you want to purchase this with gold, you will have to pay 3.7 million. Now, on this PTS character, I have 100 million gold, but I don't have the prerequisites, which is Hero of the Daggerfall Covenant achievement and a friend in need house quest completion. This is, I think, a friend in need is the basic intro quest for housing. Hero of the Daggerfall achievement, I am not exactly sure which achievement that is. I'm going to go ahead and check really quickly, just so I can get an idea. I believe it's going to be under... Is it going to be under dungeons? Hero of the Daggerfall. Daggerfall Covenant Conquer. I don't know if there's a way to search for... might be under exploration, to be honest with you. Daggerfall Covenant. I am not entirely sure. To be quite honest, I'm not entirely sure what achievement that is. but I think it's you complete all the quests in DC zones, that is actually a pretty bulky achievement, which I probably will not have, but I'm still debating on whether I will purchase a house with crowns or just do the achievement and purchase it with gold. But that's how you purchase it. You click F5, you open this up. You can buy it furnished, and just to give you a little preview, some trees popping up, and I'm sure inside the house you'll find like a lot of furniture and stuff. But we're just gonna start off unfurnished. We're gonna buy this unfurnished. And so now we own the house, and you can copy the permissions and visitor list from other homes. These are the other homes that I own. So you can ban specific people, allow specific people. You can allow specific people to be editors and move things around and help you create and customize your house. There's a lot of social permissions that can be changed, and I really like that aspect. That's really what I wanted to see. And they definitely hit the nail on the head with that change. So we're just not going to do any of this because we haven't really messed with it. You click F5. So I'm pretty sure we have it purchased now, right? You already own this item. Okay. So I might have to leave and come right back in. Just going to try that real quick. Because usually when you click F5, you are entered into the house editor thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to port back in to it's in the Daggerfall Covenant, somewhere here. Daggerfall Overlook. Port to the house. We're back. F5. We are now in the editor mode, and let's go over this section right here. We have place. This is where you can place items that you have that you can purchase from this section right here. These are all the items you can purchase. There are also items you can craft. Certain recipes allow you to craft specific items. One in particular is a skeleton training dummy. And we've already crafted that. It came with the template, and I'm going to put that down and show you how that works. You can also retrieve items that are already in your house. These are probably in the other houses that I own. You can retrieve them from here, just delete them, or retrieve them back into your housing inventory or whatever. And there's also settings to ban people. General, visitors, ban list, guild visitors, guild ban list. So a lot of customization on the social aspect of the housing. And how you place things. Let's go into the things we own. We own this tree, Craglorn crab apple. Just click on this, and we can click E to place. And you can place it wherever you want. One thing I really liked is that they allowed the customization to be extremely big, as in this tree doesn't have to be touching the ground. You could literally put it up here. Is there a way you can scroll to get it closer, and you can literally put the tree right there if you choose to do so. It doesn't have to make any sense. So you don't have to the customization is free. It's free. That's basically what I'm saying. There's no problem with the where you put the hold up, guys. I'm confused. What's going on with the stream? Is the stream actually bugged out? Okay, I think people are just trolling. So you can pretty much place the trees and stuff wherever you want to. There's no limitations as to where you can place things. So the customization is definitely open. And you can take items that are already in and move them around. And you can rotate items. You can rotate items using the number keys however you want to. You can align them back to how they were. And so the customization is definitely there. And let's go back into this. I want to show you guys the skeletons that I have that I can place down. These I crafted. So these require materials. And you have to have the recipe for the skeleton. So I don't know how hard that is to acquire. I don't know if it's going to be extremely expensive. But these are target skeletons that you can use to practice your DPS. I'm going to place the skeleton down right here. You can place one. You can place multiple skeletons. You got to exit the editor mode. And the skeleton has about 3 million health. And you can just practice your DPS rotation. You can CC them. You can root the skeleton. Drop an ultimate on them. You can put down, again, like I said, you can put down multiple skeletons. So you go back into the editor mode. Let's go browse, take another skeleton, place, put that down here. And now you have 2 skeletons to work with, and you can, attack them separately or attack them at the same time. 3 million health. I'm pretty sure that when the skeleton dies, basically they just respawn after a short period of time. I don't want to go through 3 million damage right now. And I'm sure when you exit combat, as you can see, their health, I think, just goes back up to full after a short period of time. So these are the skeletons. So for the PvE people who want to practice their DPS rotation, test builds and whatnot, that's great to see. I'm going to go ahead and just try out the Dragon Leap, the Magicka version that does fire damage. Put that down here. Build up my ultimate. And these skeletons are definitely going to be really, really good for testing DPS, testing new builds. I don't think they have any resistance. I'm not too sure about the specifics of the skeletons, but definitely happy to see them added into the game. That looks really cool. They didn't just make it do flame damage, they also changed the animation of it to leave like fire bursting out of the ground. So I'm glad they changed that. That looks really, really cool. So this is one of the big houses. This is going to be one of the most expensive homes you can own, the Daggerfall Manor, and it's going to be 3.7 million gold. I'm not too sure about the cost of Craglorn one. It might have been 4 million or something like that. And there's a couple. I think there's about 3 or 4 really big homes you can own, and then there's a bunch of medium and large size and apartment sized homes. Let's get inside right here and showcase the inside of the Daggerfall Overlook. So this is pretty much like a huge castle. You can even put a throne right here. I believe that emperors or former emperors have the ruby throne available to them. So I'm going to see if that is something I can search for. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's something you have to acquire through a recipe. I'm not too sure exactly. But you go in here. You can purchase any of these items from the purchase section of the housing, and let's just mess around a little bit right here. Let's okay, that's an hourglass, a shrine. We could put down. Let's just put down a couple of these. Argonian relic. Let's just try to put this one down right here. Shrine, place. We can put it right here. Now, I do want to test if you purchase. Oh, that's in the air. Gotta make sure I put it on the ground. Oh, no. Okay, let's just take that back. Try again. Let's go into first person mode. Can you first person while doing this? Maybe not. Place. That is still floating. I'm gonna try to get into first person mode. And then take it. Okay, so if you grab it before you go into first person mode, you are able to. So I'm just gonna walk back right here, align this with the ground, rotate it slightly so it's facing straight. One step back. There we go. So we just put down this shrine right here. As you can see, the customization seems to be really cool. It's flexible. Gravity doesn't exist. You can make things float if you want to. Now, one thing I want to test is if you purchase like light, will that light up a room? Can you light up a room using like lamps and stuff? Seems to be some lamps right here. Let us try. Argonian lamp mud, Breton lamp hanging. Are these gonna be on? I don't see any light coming out of these, so I'm just gonna buy 2 of these and try to place them down and see if that will light up this room. Lamps. Place. Oh, okay, there's some light. So place that lamp right there, place another one right there. Well, let's just make it even. So put that down there. Is that floating? It's floating. Okay. I'm gonna try my best to place it on the ground. Forgive me again, like I'm pretty sure there's better ways to go about making things linear and make sense and not be floating. It's just I'm still a newbie at this. So it's pretty cool. It's really cool, and I'm gonna go ahead and go through the rest of this building. This is just the first floor right here. You can duel, again, like I said, you can duel in player-owned homes, and you can have up to 24 players, and then including yourself, that's 25. Nice little basement area right here. Really big area this is. I'll show you one of the smaller homes in a second, but so I just wanted to show you one of the larger homes that will probably cost you and your guild quite a bit of gold. Now, 3.7 million gold. If you divide that up, if you want to like have a player-owned home for your guild, 3.7 million is something you can definitely chop up between some people and get things going. I'm sure that there will be a lot of communities pitching in together to try to buy one of these big homes, and I think these big homes are mainly going to be used by groups of players instead of single people on their own. One thing I really like, by the way, that you can any mount or pet you own, you can bring them in to your home. Like I have the Storm Achinok Wolf. I can just go ahead and go and place him in right here. I can place him wherever I want to, but I can place him right here. And you can't interact with them currently, but it's a pretty cool addition. So any mounts, any pets you own, you can place. Again, the target skeletons are awesome for DPS testing and just practicing your animation canceling. Now you'll have a very good way to practice animation cancels without having to get together with a buddy. And one thing I like about the homes that I didn't mention earlier was that ping. These homes are instanced, right? So the ping is relatively low in this area. A lot of times, if people are dueling inside major cities, their ping is really high because of. I wonder if you can actually jump off. Your ping is really high because of a lot of things like other players and animations for other players and just a lot of people in one area. Well, this is an instanced area, meaning it's like it's in its own separate like world in a way. So by having that option, your ping is really low and your abilities will feel a lot smoother. Okay, so you can jump off. Oh, I can get back in from down here. I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool. So this will take me back up, and I'm sure if I keep swimming that direction, I'll get killed by slaughterfish. But they left a little door for people like me who, oh, this takes you right back into the building. Now, if you go back through here, will it take you to the shore? Okay, now I really do want to check and see if slaughterfish will kill me. How far can I get away from? How far can I go before I get killed by slaughterfish? Okay, there's some slaughterfish killing me right now. I'm just gonna go back. Seems like this is just like a small area that you can just swim around in if you want to. But that's about it. I mean, you can at least you can go back up, go back right into this building. That's pretty cool. I like the housing so far. I like the customizability of it. I like the training dummies. I like the freedom. I'm sure some people some creative people out there are going to make some really cool looking homes with the amount of flexibility you have. Some people are going to create some really good looking stuff, and I can't wait to see what the community puts together. So that is my initial impression, guys, just to give you an understanding of the housing system and kind of what to expect. Now, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm sure there's a lot I haven't covered yet. I'm sure there's a lot of aspects that I haven't really got into or have yet experienced, but it is great to see that this addition to the game looks solid. It looks great. It's going to be fun. I'm usually a PvP oriented player, but this is definitely something that's going to take some time from me, and I'm definitely going to get into this and try to put together cool looking homes and maybe organize some underground fight club styled guilds and whatnot. So it should be interesting. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your support, and definitely leave some comments down below for any feedback you have about this video or about the housing system in general. Let's have a discussion, and I'll see you guys next time.